Hello, and welcome back to Cars of Glasgow. I'm Thomas, and today you join me with my 2009 Toyota IQ. So anybody's been a fan of the channel, have watched this channel before, I picked this up last year after selling the SC430, bought it off a friend Chris, and it's been with me now. We're now in the end of July, August is like 2 days away, and I've had it a good 9 months. And in that time I've done about 8,000 miles, probably 7,000, 8,000, something like that. I've driven the car to Manchester, driven it to pretty much London, Derby, driven it to Lossiemouth, Elgin. It's been a lot of long road trips, which is really not what it's designed for, but I've had a full out and out experience with it. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the car now. Let's flip the camera around. So here we have it on this one night in July. We've not got rain, and I thought we'd do it and film this car. So this car is finished in this metallic aubergine kind of amethyst colour. It's very purple spec. I've tried my best to make the wheels in that look great, but we do have Goodyear all round, which feels like a high peak autos thing to say, but yeah, good tyres, good tread, 15-inch wheels, nice and shiny. What I do like is that fact you've got the xenon headlights up front, which are decent, and if you squint and really know your cars, you could kind of pretend this looks like a Signet if we fill in little chrome bits here and give it a wee moustache face. But it looks quite good. Little Cars of Glasgow sticker up here. What interested me as well is the fact it's got two wipers. A car this size at the Igo has like one, this has got two. We do have two doors as well. We'll go into the back of the car. Really small proportions, really kind of squared off, really tight, really pushed the width. It does feel like a normal car inside, but as you can see, 4 seats in this kind of compact car is interesting. And interestingly, only from looking at the original kind of purchase invoice, these kind of chrome strips are like a £300 option, which is nuts. The original owner of this car spent about £4,000 on options, so this is like 13 grand new in 2009 money. We've got the plum leather seats, which are nice. I just couldn't imagine owning this with a fabric one. The boot is a joke, it's tiny. As you can see, I've got the paperwork in here, high-vis jacket, and that's about it. Maybe a pair of sunglasses would fit in here, not even the shopping fits in here. But you can fold it at a touch of a lever, and it folds relatively flat. So you can put a suitcase, put something like that, is what I kind of do. When I took it to Silverstone, that's what I done. Fold the seats down, suitcase in the back, you're good to go. It's ideal for one person, maybe not two. We've even got factory parking sensors at the back here. Forgot what they were for a second, but I think they were at £400 option. It's all in that little book in the back, which I looked at just before reviewing, but yeah, it's quite handy to have. Your wiper, yeah, tinted glass, which is apparently standard, which for all the glass that there is, that is tinted. So chrome strips, 15-inch wheels we've covered, the Bogle standard ones, which look alright. This is the door card. Again, continuing with this purple theme. Auto windows, which isn't a given in a car this size. So that both are automatic up down. Decent size area there for drinks and whatever you want to carry, McDonald's wrappers, etc. Door locks, window locks, which only locks out the passenger door. I'll show you the back. Pull this lever, slide it forward, and we do have a flat floor, so that is pretty good, because if you're sitting in the back you can keep your feet here. I'm not going to jump in this video, but I have previously. A little bit of a cup holder here as well at each side, so there's more cup holders in the back than there is the front, but yeah, there's a little bit of attention to detail here. I would say this is a 3+1, and not just because I read that online. However, if you really wanted to fit space, that is going to be your knee room. So what they've done, if I jump around the other side, you'll see we have no glove box. They've got rid of that, and your knees can go here. You can slide this seat forward, and you're going to have a little bit more room for somebody in the back, and then maybe luggage or something here. Ideal for 3+1, really ideal for 2 people. So I'm 5'11". This is my headroom, a couple of fingers worth. It's alright. It's comfortable enough, you can get 2 abreast, no bother. There is no seat adjustment to raise it or lower it. It only slides fore and aft, which is a little bit frustrating. Same for the steering wheel, that only goes up and down, not in and out, which is a shame, but limited versatility is better than none. What I do like about the IQ is the fact like it's got a premium cabin. Like this really feels upmarket. Like if this has a Lexus badge on it, you'd believe this is a Lexus city car. But this is Toyota, and like the graining on this is like night and day above an Igo, which is all like scratchy, cheap plastics. A lot of people think, why'd you pay more for a smaller car when the Igo's technically a size bigger? However, like this is pretty much attention to detail, and it's pretty nice inside. And even like things, the door handle, the way it's designed. And whoever spec'd this really wanted that purple theme, because everything from the key to the paint to the interior is all purple. This is a little 1 litre 3-cylinder automatic. It does have keyless go, which you can put your foot in the brake, let the car start up. We've got your climate control here. This is the one without those weird looking knobs down here. This has got the climate control with the automatic, sorry, air conditioning, without the kind of climate vents, not the vents, like 3 controls. It's like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This is dead simple to use. Fan, temperature, recirculated air, and in mode. So if you want it on your face, if you want it on your feet, or on your window, whatever you want, dead simple to use. Aircon, recirculated air, front rear defrost, automatic air, which we can just touch a button if you want it to do that. I'm gonna turn all that off. Yeah, CD player, which I have used, nothing in there at the moment. My little rituals smelly thing. Even things like the airbag cover, like the way it's got that cool pattern on it, is like rubberized, texturized. It is quite quality, and this is a 2009 car. One weird gripe is the fact this car, for the radio, all your infotainment is through this tiny screen. So you push that button, get the radio on. Got one done for copyright, so we'll turn the volume down, but everything's through these like really 2 buttons. So that cycles through your FM if you want your AM, or if you've got your AUX cable plugged in, your music down here. And then you can cycle left and right through different radio stations. And as you've seen, up and down for volume. Gets the job done, a little bit basic, and then you've got your little buttons here to cycle through some very limited information, but there's your mileage, trip computer, etc. Up here, you've got your tachometer and your gauge cluster, nice and easy to read. It always comes up with a cool light to say the engine's cold when you start it up, and once it's warmed up, it's good. I do like the fact you've got auto rear view mirror, handy at night, auto wipers and auto lights. So it's just, again, big car toys in a small car, which is quite cool. This one's even fitted with HomeLink, so you can get your electric gate and then your electric garage at a touch of a button. Don't know what the third one would be, maybe a turntable? So overall quality in the car, it's 2009, it doesn't rattle or squeak, which is great about Toyota. It's not the most plush material in here, but it's well built, it's not squeaking, and everything's held up. Like you can kind of see the material there, it's not kind of, bolsters aren't all worn. Yeah, it's what I'd expect from a Japanese car. It's got a CVT gearbox, which these are actually quite rare in the UK. I think over in America, Scion IQ was, your automatic was the only option. Here we did get the option for the manual and automatic, and yeah, it's quite easy to use, just down for drive. I never used B in this. I've used it in hybrid Lexus, but I never used it in this. Traction control button again not turned off. And a sad fact is like the Scion IQ and the sister car, the Aston Martin Signet, got electric heated seats. We don't in the IQ, which is really weird in the Toyota option. So it's one cup holder, which I keep all my fobs and things like that for. A little bit of storage down there. And that's about it. You can see the little magnets there. You can get that there. You can get a wee magnet like net if you want, but that's the only you get for the glove box. It's like the only thing. It's worthwhile noting you also get a power steering in this car. The cars at the smart car at the time did not have power steering. And the greenhouse in this, like a smart car, is pretty good, even with the C-pillar. Like you can park this with ease, and this has parking sensors, which you can put down in reverse. Get your parking sensors coming up, but there is no need for it because that's the end of the car there. It's really easy to place, like so. So we're just going to put it into drive and give this a quick front. So it's 1 litre 3-cylinder, 67 horsepower, boring stats, get 60 to a gallon on the motorway, genuine. I get about 48 to a gallon city driving mixed with highway driving. 0 to 60 feels like eternity. I think it's like 14.7 claimed, but it feels like about 18. Very slow, very noisy. Turning circle is fantastic. It's very short, and it's actually a very safe car. I think it's the first car, from according to the brochure, with a rear curtain airbag, so the full width of that car back there is got an airbag, so if you do get hit, you've got 9 airbags in here, and that full width of the one is the first type of any in a mass production car, which is quite a cool feature. Put the foot down and we're pulling out. Yeah, road noise in this car is less to be desired, especially on a long trip. It's very undulating in parts of uneven roads. It's not comfortable, but 20, 30, 40, there we go. This is on Air Road and we're doing 40 miles per hour, so we can see how long that was. Once you're up at speed, it's actually okay. It's fine. It does feel like you do get tossed around a bit, like from memory on the M6, etc. You get tossed around with the big Arctics around you, high winds. It doesn't feel the most stable, and in heavy rain as well, due to those small wheels. It's not the most confidence inspiring, even in a straight line. But in the dry, it's great. Or even light rain as well, because it's Scotland, it's realistic. Some right lane, it's fine. You can toss it, park it anywhere. I like the fact that you go in a space, it just fits in the space without having to worry about road things, unlike any other car in this day and age. I'm just going to try and do a cool U-turn in a minute. But yeah, I really like the plus is the parking and the steering, the 3-point turn. Downside is that dome light is the only light in this car. So if you're looking to get, something out the car at night and it's dark, you're probably best with the torch on your phone because it's really not pleasant. X6M there, which is quite cool. CVT gearbox is a little bit noisy. It's not terrible, it's just a little bit noisy. And wind noise in that in the car as well. But I guess classic car is a small city car, economy car. It's not like a full-fledged Lexus LS, for example, where you'd expect it to be very quiet. It does the whole runaround thing really good. And what I like about it is you can get in it and not worry about it. You're not having to worry about somebody dinging it or stealing it or anything like that. It's £20 of tax as well, which is a nice wee runaround benefit. And you can get in and everything's logically laid out. You're not having to worry about a touchscreen as well, which is another thing you just take for granted this day and age. Everything, you just get in, drive it, leave it, everything in auto, you can go. It's good to go. So that is my take on my 2009 Toyota IQ 1 litre automatic. So thank you so much for watching this video on Toyota IQ. If you've got any questions, please comment below. As always, I will thank you for watching, and yeah, if you've got any questions, let me know what you think about the IQ. I'm actually selling this car now because the LC, and there's no point in having 2 cars, but I thought it'd be good to get it on the channel one last time, one last hurrah until the next car arrives. So thank you so much for watching and stay safe, and make sure you check me out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I'll leave all that information below. Ciao.